Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Creators Outlet. We're on hiatus for the month of December. We are back. It's the first episode of 2022 with our very special guest, Mr. Five Star himself, the Klapp Dad Kid, Tony Klapp.
Hey, what is up, man?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. Can't complain.
Hello, welcome. Yes, I saw you subscribed a couple weeks ago. Thank you.
How's it going?
So, Tony, why don't you just give us a quick origin story of you so people can get a little background on
Yeah,
your
man, for sure.
creative field.
So I'm gonna go over and just read it right off of the Kickstarter page. That way, people can kind of get a feel for what we got going on. All right. All right. Kevin Terry was a hero long before he took on the mantle of superhero. He worked with the youth in his community trying to make a difference. After being diagnosed with the deadly form of kidney cancer, he underwent an enhanced treatment that enables one's white blood cells to absorb electromagnetic energy and store it as chemical energy. The body could use it to heal himself. During the treatment, something went wrong, causing Kevin to absorb too much energy at once, transforming him into the hero known as Five Star. Can he find his place in a world with great heroes like Hotshot and Vigilance? Can he help those in need while getting all this new attention and fame? We will answer these questions and more in the new series, Kevin Terry is Five Star. So, the difference now between this book and so this is a relaunch. This is like a fresh start. We had released an issue 1, 2, and 3 before when I was on my own, but now we're putting him in the Hotshot universe, the FSK freestyle comics. Sorry, I got children. You know,
I feel you.
we all got our own things going on. But yeah, man, he's gonna be launched with the Hotshot and Vigilant stories. So we wanted to take the opportunity to make the story blend in well. We just didn't want to cram it in there and and not feel like it was supposed to be part of the universe. So we took the time and did some story tweaks and had Fish Lee, who did the cover of did the issue 3 book, came back and he's doing issue 1 and 2, so it can just look the same and something we can be proud of and to put in people's hands.
Yeah, and I got a kick out of it because you do a stream every Friday
Yeah.
on Facebook, and I got a kick out of it because you're always complimenting Fish on Terry having his hair on point all the time.
Oh yeah, it's important, and that leads us to if I don't know if you want me to, if you want to scroll down on the Kickstarter page, or I can. If you scroll down a little bit on there, we can show off this here. That was kind of the inspiration for this cover here. Um, it was going to be a variant cover. Michael Watson loved it so much that he wanted to go ahead and make it the regular issue 1 cover, and it just captures just the feeling of the book. So yeah, man, it's always a running joke with us. Fish always does a really good job. It was very important to me to have the hair looking good, and he did that. And now you got a little barbershop scene right here on the cover. And you got that fresh guy in the back reading the comic book.
Well, that's not what I was going to call him, but
Oh man.
well, all those big white dudes know where to get our haircut. I ain't got that problem no more because I'm bald.
Okay, yeah. Well, look, I'm lucky there. I'm not bald. I'm not bald. I'm not there yet. So I try to
Well,
keep it together.
I'm old. I'm like over 50, so I started getting the bald spot in the back, and it just wasn't growing in right, and I'm like, my hair
Time to let
went.
it go.
It turned completely gray, and I went to the barber shop, and I had him shave it all the way down. I got a hot towel shave on the head and the beard and everything.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Ooh, I like this. I look like 20 years younger without all that gray crap all over me."
Yeah, right.
I still got the white goat, but my girlfriend's like, "Next time I dye my hair, I'm gonna dye your beard the same color." I'm like, I
There you go.
put a little spot in there and be like, there's something different about him.
Right.
He hasn't lost weight. What is it? No, I did. I did lose weight. I did. I swear. Until we had a bunch of pizza the other night. I
Right.
lost some weight, you know?
Thanksgiving, you had the holidays, and then followed by
Yeah.
nobody wants to cook after the holidays,
You
and
got
then
Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, New Year's Eve, and
right,
you know, and leftovers from Christmas still going on,
right, yeah.
and my girl bought me a brand new slow cooker, so
Ah,
and it's the winter time, so I'm just like, look out.
right. Yeah, you can see the art through the book. I mean, Fish really just took it up a whole notch with the art. A lot of dope colors in there. Got 5-star looking right, man. Showing off his power there a little bit.
Looks a little bit like Victor Dandridge in that close-up shot, though.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Victor always popping up in somebody's books a little bit here and there.
Hey, he's a popular guy, so
Oh yeah,
I can see that.
hottest working man in comics. That's a quote.
That's a quote. He is pretty hard working though. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah.
That's another cover that Fish Lee did there. We call that the classic superhero cover. Kind of wanted to give like a Spider-Man or a Superman vibe to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Shows off the power a little bit. You can see right off the get that obviously this guy can fly. He's got some type of energy power, and he's strong enough to hold an armored truck. So, and then we're going right here. This is the FSK Freestyle Comics timeline for this year of what we're trying to release. 5-star. Or if you look at the 5-star, it's for January, and then we got just about every month got something new dropping. 5-star 2 dropping later on this year. So busy year for FSK.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. For a second, I was like, "What's the Marvel time?" Oh, that's not Marvel.
Yeah, it's like a movie. It's like a Marvel movie release schedule.
Yeah, it is really.
Danny Cooper, I believe, did the graphics for that. He did a real good job. My boy Fish's Green Zone project is going to be coming out later this year on a Kickstarter. Excited about it. Charlie Spider Squirrel. We got some more Emerald Quest. Vigilance comes out in March. So some good stuff.
And more Hot Shot, of course.
Oh yeah, more Hot Shot always. And then if you look here, you can see that FSK is about making comic books, and this is the library thus far. Got some Heroes International, some Cypher, like you were saying, Hot Shot, plenty of Hot Shot.
Heroes International. Source book.
Yep, there's a source book, and we get into Vigilance, which I know Mike has a whole bunch planned for its next issue. It's going to be exciting. If you haven't read Hot Shot issue 11 yet, you definitely should. It's very good. It's going to bring some real juicy juice for issue 12.
The source book makes me wonder if there's an FSK RPG on the way as well.
Oh, that would be dope. And then 5-star there, and Spider Squirrel. It's another great book by an awesome creator. You should definitely check it out. You can get most of the library right now at fsknow.com. You can support this Kickstarter on fskgo.com. Some of the team here, me and Fish, obviously. Got Daniel Hoynes and Eric Bennett. Both of those guys worked with me in Power Company, which was like a little, it's a collab book that I was a part of. They're still going. I'm not part of it anymore, but these guys came in to work with me on the editing tip. Both awesome guys. Real in tune with the way that a comic book should be laid out, all the ins and outs. So it's good to have them part of the team. And then, like I said, my guy Fish Lee does all the art. So and the lettering. He does the art and the lettering, so he's a one-stop shop.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Fish is always entertaining on 5 Star Fridays.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a funny guy. Then we get into a little bit of the swaggy swag.
Yeah, I saw the commercial. I saw the commercial that they had done up with Victor, and it was pretty funny.
You said what?
I saw like a little snippet of a commercial with some of the FSK swag earlier this year. Well, last year.
Okay.
Last year.
Last year from the new year. But yeah, got this jacket here. The Kickstarter is the first time that it's available. We have a designer now on the team who does some different clothing options for us that we're gonna have offered through the Kickstarters and whatnot, and on our shop. So this is one of the pieces she did for 5 Star. Definitely knocked them both out of the park. The little V logo is supposed to be like our little like designer logo for 5 Star gear. So
cool, yeah. Yeah, the jacket's pretty cool.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you got the suit on.
Yeah. And, just the stars and the way it's laid out makes me want to break out my Evel Knievel motorcycle.
Yeah, right. I can see that.
But
definitely,
it's still in the box. I can't open it.
Yeah, don't open that.
It was I think it was like the 25th anniversary, 25th or 30th anniversary edition, and my LCS gave it to me for either my birthday or Christmas about 15 years ago. So I'm like, yeah, never look a gift horse.
So then here, if you go down, there's a closer shot. These are Kickstarter exclusive connecting covers that you'll get within the next Kickstarters that are coming out. The first part there is the one that we are offering with 5 Star. These will be obviously inked and colored. So the first one here, 5 Star, and then as Kickstarters go on throughout the year in FSK, you'll be able to get this collection and connect it together into one big piece, which is super exciting. Michael Watson killed the art on this. No questions. He did his thing for sure.
Yeah. What I've done with connecting covers that I've collected.
Yeah.
I just sold like 3 of them, but I've gotten like 4 to 6 issues connected, and I usually go to like Christmas tree shop and buy like one of like the weird like tall rectangular frames.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And they're just big enough so that you just lay these down like right next to each other, and you like space them out with like a backing board because you don't want too much. You want enough space so they're not touching, but
right.
So it's so close that when you hang it up on the wall, you get a nice presentation.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Did you so I believe you backed, correct? You're a backer.
Yeah. I signed up and backed. I'm like, okay. I've been busting your chops on your stream on Friday nights for a while.
Yeah. Hey, well, we're always glad to have you tune in, man, for sure.
Yeah, and I've got some of the hot shot stuff. I backed the last campaign. All I did was I pledged without a reward because I was low on funds because
yeah,
I'm broke.
Hey.
And
yeah.
But I try to throw like at least a few bucks into a campaign that I'm a fan of. If I can't buy the book at that time, just
all them dollars add up, and we deeply appreciate it, and especially just having us on the show to get the word out and sharing it, and just being a supporter like you are.
But Mike was doing a thing when he had the campaign for the trades with the 11 if it hit a certain number, and it did.
Yeah.
But I had donated during that time towards the end of the campaign, and he said, "Anybody donates $1 or more, you're gonna get this in digital." So I go, "Oh, cool!" So I get
right. And yeah, we're gonna have something like that too. Hopefully, if things go to plan, you can expect some goodness like that coming out of the 5-star campaign too. We've got some other creators who graciously gave us some digitals of their books that we're going to put together in a nice collection for a nice little add-on price point.
Oh yeah, I love cross promotion stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about the indie community. People can come together and support one another, and you got to realize that there's enough room out here for all of us to eat. There's enough room out here for all of us to have a, you got your show going, I got my show going. You can get, we can help one another and get the word out. And it's the same. It's a beautiful thing when we can come together and support one another like that. I think more than ever, the indie community has come together stronger than it ever has.
Oh yeah, it's just getting bigger and better because, I mean, the stuff going on in mainstream comics is just ridiculous.
Right, and then the pandemic. If one thing you can say about the pandemic, I mean, it contributed to that. It contributed to all these podcasts coming out. People were sitting at home, and then you start to support each other from afar, and people linking up with people even more and having time to actually talk. Because the con scene, it's a little harder to interact like it is, say, here right now. Me and you are having this time one-on-one to connect. There's not all the stuff with the busy con going on. You're talking to people and whatnot. So you're able to build a better connection, I feel like. And I think if one thing the pandemic did do was make the indie community stronger.
Hey Trish, how are you? Hope everything's going well. Hope you're healing up good. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, Trish.
Thank you, Trish. He's the man. Will's the man. He's
I try. So starting off, there's a $10 digital pack.
Yeah.
You get Kevin Terry's 5-star #1, the digital comic, plus digital screensavers for your cell phone, your desktop, and your tablet for $10.
Yep. And they just get better from there.
Yep, that's I like to call the first one, the first digital pack right here. That is the Australian variant. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because, $70 to ship one book. Oh my God.
Yeah, for sure.
The physical pack.
This is where you can get your hands and have it in your hands, the actual title. Some people like to smell those pages and have them in their hands. So you get everything from the digital plus the physical book as well.
Nothing I like better than smelling a new comic on a Wednesday,
Yeah, I agree.
So this gets you the physical and the digital, of course.
Yep, and everything from the last tier, and then just add on that physical copy.
Yep, and we get the barbershop cover with that, right?
Yep. That is the original cover. That'll be that's the main cover for issue 1. So you will get your hands on the barbershop cover.
Cool. The champion pack.
So this cover is not completed yet. It will be in due time here soon. This one is a fun one because it goes back to, and when you're really familiar with it, Will, the meme wars that we were having that kind of brought me on to FSK, and we kind of did the whole NWO theme. I call this the champion pack because we got 5-star here, and he's kind of stepped in front of Vigilance and Hotshot, and he's wearing that FSK title, and he's going to say, something like, the champ is here, step aside, the champ is here. So this is kind of a playback to that. Joe Davis is doing the art on this, and I'm excited about that because Joe Davis was the first person that drew an image of 5-star that really put him on the map as far as people responding and liking the picture, and just I got huge feedback from the design and everything, and everybody loved it, and Joe was a part of that. And then he did the cover for the original 5-star one, so I had to have him come back and do a cover for this one. And this one it's a fun one, man. It's like, step aside, 5 stars here. Hot Shot and Vigilance.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's the crossover cover, and
Yep.
I remember all those videos.
Oh yeah, it was a fun time. Fun time. It was a little hurtful.
Yeah, I was throwing it on it too. So.
But yeah, it was fun, man. There's probably a few people that knew it was all behind the scenes thing. So if you're not familiar with that, me and Michael Watson and Danny Cooper, those guys are part of FSK, the kind of the founders of that. We started like a fake kind of beef type meme war. Who's better between Hot Shot and 5 Star, and it was all just a big ruse because we knew that I was joining FSK, and we did this big reveal, and it was a fun time. It got people engaging, and it was fun. Promotional stunt.
Yeah, I kept heckling from the bleachers. So
yeah, it got people involved. This is the Chat and Draw pack. So this is the variant cover done by Michael Watson. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. This will be the only virgin cover in the group. Mike, I told Mike, I said, hey man, I want you to kind of flex your muscles a little bit on this one, and I think he did that. Colors are beautiful. It's a dope cover, man.
And the fishing pack.
Fishing pack.
Oh,
It's good. It's good. These are the 3 covers that Fish Lee did, or the two variant covers that Fish Lee did. We got the mini block cover and then that iconic superhero type cover.
Yeah, when I saw this cover, it made me think to like about 10 years ago when DC did like a Lego variant for like every single cover they did.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Fish does a really good job on these mini blocks covers. He did one for all the characters in FSK. You'll be seeing those as well on different covers for other characters in the group. So
cool. And I'm a fan.
This gets you the digital, the physical, the screensavers, a bookmark, and an art print. And shout outs to Sarah with Unlikely Studios, who just killed these graphics, made the Kickstarter look real nice and beautiful with these little graphics displaying everything that you get. She did an amazing job on the Kickstarter for us.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it looks great.
Couldn't ask for anything better. We pulled together as a team. Mike always does his thing. So then we got the 5 Star shirt all-star pack, the digital, the physical, the cell phone and whatnot, screensavers, the bookmark, the art print, and a shirt. And this is the original Mike Watson 5 Star image that he did for Chat and Draw when I was a guest on his show before I was even with FSK. He had did this art here, so we're gonna get that bad boy on a shirt.
Very cool. And the all covers fan pack.
So this here has been a popular one so far. This gets you all the covers that you've seen beforehand and an art print. Plus, it's there's this tier and one other tier that has the exclusive connecting cover in it for the Kickstarters and the FSK universe. All the connecting covers. This has part 1 in that tier right there. So it gets you all the covers plus that connecting cover, part 1.
Very cool. I'm like connecting covers. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Chat and Draw guest Mike Watson does a show called Chat and Draw. You guys chat while he draws something that you want him to draw. This here gets you the digital, the physical, the screensavers, an art print, and an episode with your own digital art from Mike Watson. So you get an episode with Chat and Draw, and he'll draw you something exclusive while you're on there. A digital, and he'll send it to you, the digital file.
Very cool.
And then we have the Fish and Friday Combo 1. This reminds me of like a restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
So we got the you get the digital, the physical, the screensavers, the art print. Fish Lee will do a one character pinup for you. So character of your choice, you'll get that digitally and sent over to you, and you get a guest spot on 5-Star Fridays. He might do some of the art on the show. It's not necessarily a guarantee, but you do get a spot on the show to kind of like what Will does here. We highlight creators or whatever you do. We'll highlight you on the show, and Fish will draw you something.
That's awesome. It's always great to get some original art.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this is the same. This next one, the Fish and Friday Combo 2, is the same kind of deal. You get everything what I said before, but instead of a 1-character pinup, he does a 5-character pinup. I know a lot of creators jump on this because it's a good rate to get a 5-character pinup done, plus all the extra goodness that you can get. And Fish Lee's good at what he does. So if you got 5 characters that you want drawn together in a nice pinup, this is an option for you to get that. He's carved some time out of his busy schedule to be able to do these. I think there's like 5 of these available. So
very cool. And the Fashion Star Pack.
Fashion Star Pack. This is a Mike Watson special right here. So this gets you the digital, the physical, the screensavers, plus you get an art print. You get both shirts and the jacket, the bomber jacket. Like we showed it off earlier. It's like the suit, man. It's like you're putting on the Kevin Terry suit for the jacket. It's a very clean look. It's the first time the jacket's been available is through the Kickstarter. So if you're into that sort of thing, this might be something that you want to pick up.
Yeah, when I lose a couple of 100 pounds. Just saying.
Hey, I'm the same, man.
And the 5-Star bundle.
This gets you a little bit. No, it gets you everything. So this gets you pretty much everything that you've seen so far on the Kickstarter. The only difference is besides you get a single character pinup from Fish Lee, but instead of a 5-character pinup, you get a one-of-a-kind cover from Fish Lee that we will print out and actually send to you, and I'll sign it. So your kind of art that you want on the cover, whatever art you want on the cover, he'll draw.
So is that on a blank cover of 5-Star 1?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. So it'll be a one-of-a-kind cover.
So physical copy, FSK cover art part A for the connecting, holofoil cover.
Oh, and a
B.
holofoil, yeah.
Yeah.
This actually includes a holofoil also of the Mike Watson cover.
Oh, cool. Digital screensavers for your cell phone, desktop, and tablet. Swag, you get bookmarks, the art print, the shirt, media. You get one spot on Chat and Draw. You get one spot on Freaky Friday here with Tony.
Right.
You get digital art, original digital art from Mr. Fish, a custom cover, and a single character.
Yep. So very exciting stuff. It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff that you can get right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in there, man. Oh my God. So tell me what is not available in an add-on.
So in an add-on, I know for a fact that the connecting cover is not available in an add-on. I'm not saying that it won't eventually be. Mike's decision with that was to try to encourage people to get the all cover pack, which, it's an incentive for grabbing that. Everything else, I believe, besides like the original art stuff, is so besides the original art and besides the connecting cover, everything else is an add-on. You can get the other covers as an add-on. You can get the shirts and the jacket as an add-on as well. And I
Uh,
want to say 100. I want to say that the foil cover is an add-on as well.
yeah, 'cause there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, a lot of goodness. I hope everybody, and anybody who's watching, if you can't get on and pledge, sharing is always caring. So anytime that you can just share that link to any of your social media platforms, it really helps us out a lot.
Yeah, go over. That's why I always encourage people to sign up for the pre-launch for everybody's campaign.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That'll because the signing up beforehand gets you. Even if you have to wait to the end for some reason, it'll still get you. It'll still get you like up all the updates in your email and
Right.
tags and stuff. And every time something like this comes up, you see the campaign.
Anything new that we add to it.
Anything new that Tony or anybody else adds to it, share it out. Like it and share it. Kind of like I kind of hijacked his 5-star video from TikTok this morning.
Oh yeah, hey, I appreciate that.
Start a little early morning ad.
I think you can. You're gonna put in the comments. You can drop that link, right?
Oh yeah.
It's fskgo.com for everybody watching. So go there. Like I said, pledge if you can, even if it's just $1. All the dollars add up. I mean, if we it only we're trying to hit a goal of 4,000. If we were to get 4,000 people to only pledge $1, hey, it's what it is.
The book would still get made.
Yep.
But you would have to track Tony down at a local convention.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, are you doing any shows this year?
Oh yeah. I can't give you all the details on that right now just because I'm waiting for Mike to give me my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But FSK will be at a lot of different cons and shows this year. I know here locally when the Kickstarter is done with and all said and done, and when we make the book available to the public, I'll be at my local comic book shop doing like a grand, release type deal there.
Book signing and all, yeah.
Book signing and all that. I know in September, the weekend of the 16th, we're having another FSK day, which I'm sure you've seen some of that.
Yep.
Big turnout this year. It was really great show to be a part of. So we'll be hitting up some cons for sure, popping up at more local comic book shops around here. The good thing is Mike Watson only lives in Columbus, so that's not far from me. I'm closer to Cincinnati, but it's about an hour and a half drive for me to meet him. So we're gonna be hitting up a whole bunch of shows this year.
Very
Definitely
good.
looking forward to that.
And give your comic shop, your local comic shop a shout out for where you go and do your signings.
Oh yeah, Wonder Comics and More in Trenton, Ohio. It's a dope shop. They stay stocked up on the new stuff. They're not a shop that doesn't get new comics, which I don't know how comic book shops survive that don't get the new comics. And but yeah, Wonder Comics and More, Trenton, Ohio.
Yeah, if you're local, check them out. Find them on social media.
Yep,
and
they're on social media.
Check them out because there's a lot of shops that do like online sales, and if you're in that area but a little far away, I know any shop in the world is more than happy to start a pull list for you and ship you your stuff too.
Yeah, they do. They for sure do the pull list. They're awesome with that. It's where I get all my comics from, and they're super supportive of what I do and will let me set up in there anytime. So Thank you, Trish.
Just share up the campaign.
I appreciate you.
And why don't you let everybody know where they can follow you on all the social medias?
Yeah, for sure. So you can find me Facebook, Tony Klapper with a K. The 5-Star Fam on Twitter. Not Twitter, sorry. On TikTok and Instagram. 5-Star Fridays podcast. We're out on all social medias. And Kevin Terry is 5-Star. Has it? We have our own Facebook page for that. We also, like I was saying earlier, fsknow.com is our store. You can go on there and get caught up on the library and get some of the extra swag that they have on the store there. So
let's get that in there too. fsknow.com?
Yes, sir. You can get caught up on the Hot Shot, Vigilance, some Spider Squirrel, all that good stuff. For you can be ready for when 5-Star drops. You can be caught up in the universe already. We're building a universe, man, and that's another. It's a fun part of. Big reason why I wanted to join FSK is because to be part of something. A lot of people know when you're creating comics and you're by yourself, it's hard to do. We all have these ideas of this universe we want to create and build, but realistically, it's just hard writing all those books, funding all those books, and getting a universe started on your own. This way, I don't have to do that. I can focus on, one or two projects, and I know that I'm with creators that are creating other stuff. And then when we do the huge crossovers, they're going to be that much better because the content is out and people are excited to see them. I know some creators want to rush right out and do the massive crossover right from the get-go. But I think as readers, we got to be invested in the characters and the solo stories to care about the crossover.
Yeah, you got to get to know the character. You got to get that hook into the reader. The only thing you have to get in right away is the hook into the reader within the first few pages.
Right.
You have to get them hooked and just have a great dynamic in the book.
Yeah, they
want to know the background of the character.
Right.
They want to see what kind of person he is in the book.
Right.
And everything else can come later.
Yeah, it's the Justice League is great, but it's only great because of the characters that are in it and the individual stories that they've had, right?
Yeah.
Batman wouldn't be the same if all you read was Justice League versions of Batman. Solo Batman stories that make Batman great. Same with Superman, Green Lantern, Flash, Aquaman, all those characters.
Mm-hmm.
Their solo series is what makes you care about the character, and then when they finally are part of a team up like that, you're excited about it because you want to see how this character interacts with that character, and it just makes it all that much funner. And that's what we're creating here at FSK. The best part about that is you can't get on Wiki and find out everything you want to and spoil yourself. You kind of got to wait and look forward to it.
Yeah, it's kind of like we used to have to do back in the day. Is
right?
There was no internet.
Exactly.
If you haven't guessed it, I'm older than Google, and and not quite as informed, but comic book wise, I am. But we used to have to wait to see what came in on spinner racks at our local 5 and 10 and pharmacies and what came on the rack at the supermarket, and we used to have to hunt around.
Yeah, and in a world now where the big two is just recycling a lot of same stories, or rebooting every few years or even every year. You're getting something now from the indie verse that is new, and it's something that you can look forward to and not be spoiled with, because you're not going to be able to look it up on the internet and find everything you want to. You actually have to look forward to the next issue and see. And that's another thing about the books here, as you can tell. If you go up to one of my covers, you can see there's an issue. It has the number of which book it is, and then below that it has another number, and that secondary number is the way the book falls in the universe. If you keep going up to that main cover of 5-star, I believe. Yeah, you can see here.
Verse 24.
So that's the reading verse of all the FSK books. 5-star issue 1 will be the 24th book released in the FSK banner, and if you want a reading order, it is 24th in that order. So it's just something else for the readers to have.
Yeah, so you want to, if you're new to freestyle comics, you want to head over to fsknow.com.
Yep.
And grab yourself some back issues. I know Hot Shot has a couple of trade paperbacks available if that's your thing.
Yep. So
and, just shop around and start at the beginning and check out the timeline that's listed here, and you'll be able to see those numbers below the issue number on the book as well of the other titles. So,
and that doesn't mean that if you just want to hop in straight on the 5-star, you're not getting the start of a new story. I just want to make sure people know that too. This is number 1 of the 5-star series, and this is a start of a new story within that universe. So what you're going to get is you might get some hints to other characters that make you say, I wonder who that is. But if you was to go back and look and say, okay, this is the 24th book, then I know that there's Hot Shot already out, there's Heroes International out, there's Vigilance already out, and you can go back and read those books. So that's just a secondary number to show you if you want to read them all in order, you can, but you don't necessarily have to. You can pick up 5-star issue 1 and read it and be ready for issue 2 and get that story. So,
will there be autographs available for the book?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not to swell your head up any, but
Nope, yeah, for sure.
Because not just because it's your book, but also because you sit and wait in your turn at the Baba chair.
Right.
So
for sure, yeah, there'll definitely be opportunities for everybody who backs on a Kickstarter to get their book signed if they want.
Oh, cool. That's a big thing. I know a lot of people that have gone strictly into like the indie scene for what they read, because it's better produced stuff. It's on a higher quality paper, higher covers, great cover art,
right?
And you
never know what's gonna be that next big thing.
Yeah, and it's not just that you never know, but it's like with shows like this and like millions of others like ours, because I'm still searching for that one dude that actually didn't get his own podcast during 2020.
Yeah.
The search is
the difference now though is which ones have kept going.
Yeah. But I know just about everybody likes to get their stuff signed now.
Yeah.
I've got just about all of my indie stuff signed, at least like one issue out of like the runs that I've got. So
it's nice to have. Plus, we're working alongside these people. I always whenever time I get a book of Hot Shot, I want Mike to sign it just because I know the work he put into it, and it just makes it that much more valuable to me, knowing that he signed it because I know that the work that he's put into it. So it's a nice thing.
Trish says signed is the best.
For sure, I agree.
Yeah,
it's nice. Like FSK Day was really nice because Fish came up, and he did a variant cover for one of the Hot Shot books. I was able to get Mike to sign it, Fish to sign it. The letterer was there. I just had everybody who was that put hands on the project sign the book, and it was really nice to have that.
Yeah, I know. My buddy Ren McKenzie did a cover for Michael last time too.
Yeah, Ren did one. Ryan Robinson did a beautiful one, like a painting.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
And I got it signed by him. So any opportunity I get to have anybody who's indie sign something, I always try to hop on the opportunity just because. Yeah,
because the other thing too is we know you guys are working hard. You guys have to work harder than everybody else to get this done, because you all still got like regular jobs and family life to balance in between, putting out some killer comics. So
Right. Yep. We gotta balance it. You know, I got a regular 9 to 5. Plus, I'm a dad of 3, husband. So it never stops. We gotta balance out our plates, carve some time out to make comics, but also don't leave any imbalance in the other aspects of your life.
Oh yeah, Miss Miyagi taught me that.
Yeah. It's all about balance, Daniel, son.
That's right. So I want to thank you very much for coming out.
No
Um,
doubt, man.
and we will look forward to issue number 1 of Terry.
Yeah. Kevin Terry. Kevin
Kevin
Terry
Terry,
is 5-star, and that
5-star.
name comes from 2 people that I know personally: Kevin Aldridge, Terry Shores, both mentors in my life, both people who are unsung heroes in their community, fighting for the community. And I wanted to spotlight that in a book, so that's how you get the name Kevin Terry.
Very cool shout out.
So,
All right, brother. I will try to pop into 5-Star Friday this week.
sounds good,
And
man.
until next time, clap back, kid.
All right, sir. You have a good one. Appreciate
You
it. Thanks
too.
everybody who tuned in.
Back this book and share it out.